Film footage shown on this channel is owned entirely by the copyright holder. MC Lord 11 makes no claim of ownership and simply uses the footage for purposes of education and commentary under fair use. Please support the filmmakers by watching the film in its entirety on any social media platforms. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone, it's post-production David here. Just want to say I'm sorry for how long this video took to come out. I was very busy during the week and did not have a lot of time to make videos. So yeah, enjoy the video. I have no life now because I spent about 20 hours making this. Bye!
It was made to seem like a National Geographic documentary, as if a film, but it wasn't until 1999 that a mainstream special telling it visuals. First off, it starts out with probably the best scene.
Bruh.
Oh, Oh my God! Ugh. You need a breath mint.
Aw, that's a low blow, man. That's not fair.
Hey, it's not my fault if your breath smells like complete ass.
Well, what do you expect if your diet is made out of nothing but ceratopsians and your own kids?
I don't know, I knew you guys were cannibals, but like... I'm just a 14-year-old. What do I know about dinosaurs? I actually know a lot.
Ah, forget it. I might as well just go back under the ground. You made me sad.
Hey, it's okay. I got something to cheer you up. You could come and review Walking with Dinosaurs with me for the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, okay, fine. Let's just go.
One of the biggest parts of any little kid's childhood is dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are just these fantastic giant creatures that everyone loves. When you grow an interest for something over childhood, but you never grow out of that interest, you strive to learn as much as possible about that particular subject. That is exactly what happened with me and dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs still as much as I ever did to this day, but I know more than I ever did to this day as well.
What a nerd you are. Ha! That's a stupid fact.
Anyway, dinosaurs caught Hollywood's attention pretty quick. Dinosaur films have been around since the dawn of time and since film itself. Dinosaurs have been featured in many movies, big, small, old, and new alike, from Jurassic Park to The Lost World. But dinosaurs weren't really taken seriously in documentaries until the 1999 documentary made by BBC and the Discovery Channel, mainly visual effects driven, called Walking with Dinosaurs, which finally took the extinct animals seriously. This dinosaur documentary made you feel like you weren't watching some sciencey crap, that you were actually watching a real National Geographic dinosaur documentary. It made you feel like a camera crew went out and actually filmed these dinosaurs in real life, with special effects and fantastic music cues that I can't even get into how amazing they are. In this analysis, I'm going to be going through every single episode in depth. Not really in depth, just a quick analysis over them and why I like them so much.
Nah, you better make this good. I'm expecting very good things from you, especially with the Tyrannosaurus Rex episode. Make sure you say good things about me now.
Listen, I'm trying to make a video, okay? Just stop. I know a lot about dinosaurs. You don't have to rub it in my face. Episode 1, titled First Blood, takes us back to the Triassic period. It covers the story of a Postosuchus who is on the lookout for food. Usually with these episodes, it follows a particular dinosaur, doesn't give them a name, just says this is a dinosaur and here's their story. This Postosuchus looks everywhere for food, and it does find some, giving us some incredible battles between Placerias and Postosuchus. it also shows us the evolution of the dinosaurs. It's kind of an interesting thing to see. At the start of the episode, they begin with one Coelophysis, and by the end of the episode, spoiler alert, where the Postosuchus gets thrown over by a new male and gets thrown out of his habitat, all the Coelophysis gather and have a fight for the ages, where they take down the Postosuchus and have a big Thanksgiving dinner of a Postosuchus. It really goes to show how dinosaurs have really taken over the world in this episode, and it just goes to show, at the start of the episode, it showed I think a Gorgonospid skull and one Coelophysis. By the end of the episode, there were 1 million of them. Once again, it's a metaphor for how dinosaurs are really beginning to spread across the planet, and how dinosaurs are so unstoppable, and they are the new dominant species.
Hey, am I related to Postosuchus at all? Because I don't know if there are many things about the dead-end evolutions of the Jurassic period that never got to form in the Mesozoic. But, yeah. Is there anything else?
Episode 2, Time of the Titans. With amazing narration by Kenneth Branagh, Episode 2 of Walking with Dinosaurs, Time of the Titans is truly a grand spectacle. It follows the timeline of a baby Diplodocus who gets laid in an egg by her mother. The mother walks off, and we're just destined to assume that the mother abandons them. The Diplodocus goes along, and we basically see the Diplodocus growing up. When I was a young child, one of the scariest scenes out of all of Walking with Dinosaurs was by far the forest fire scene. But this episode, by far, is certainly one of the greatest and possibly the best, with an unbelievable soundtrack that just makes you filled with awe of the incredible spectacle of these dinosaurs. They're truly magnificent.
Imagine you could travel back in time to a time long before man.
Episode 3, Cruel Seas. Episode 3, Cruel Seas, is probably one of my favourite and probably the most inaccurate episode out of the whole series. I'm a huge nerd, I know. I strive for scientific accuracy in literally everything. This episode follows a Liopleurodon and a Ichthyosaurus. Forgot the name for a second. The Ichthyosaurus is giving birth, and it needs to find a way to do it safely. Usually in these times, Liopleurodons are everywhere, and the Ichthyosaurus can't actually give birth. The Ichthyosaurus must find a way that it can give birth safely without dying. However, alas, the Liopleurodon gets the mother. When the mother is up on the surface, the Liopleurodon just comes and BAM! Just takes her straight out of the water, and brutal! Thankfully, the babies are born. However, a nighttime storm wipes the Liopleurodon up onto shore, and at the start of the episode is by far one of the greatest scenes, which makes you think that you're watching something about this character, but oh no, you're watching about this. And at the end, the Liopleurodon falls victim to the things that he was eating at the start. Episode 4 and 5. Spirits of the Ice Forest, and Giant of the Skies. We're going to dilly-dally through these episodes because I'm almost out of storage, so here we go. An interesting episode, because it teaches us about things we never really knew. Dinosaurs living in the poles. We never really knew about dinosaurs living in the poles, polar allosaurs, Coelophysis, little Liniensternuses and all that. It's an interesting episode with a good plot and cool CGI effects. Giant of the Skies is one of the most heart-wrenching episodes of the entire series. It takes place in the mid Cretaceous period, following an ornithocaurus so as to travel literally halfway across the world to a mating ground. On the way we see Utahraptors, bird-like dinosaurs, and a cool Utahraptor iguanodon chase scene. Eventually, the ornithocaurus finds out that he's too old for the mating grounds and he gets kicked out. Eventually he dies by himself in the rain with the most heart-wrenching score by Benjamin Bartlett that I have ever heard in my entire life. Episode 6. Death of a Dynasty. Death of a Dynasty is the episode where the Tyrannosaurus Rex is included. And I gotta say, it's probably the best episode of the whole thing from Time of the Titans. Dinosaurus Rex design is a bit inaccurate because, of course, it doesn't have feathers, but the flimsy tail looks a bit silly, to be honest. Many things about this episode is great. The alluring that dinosaurs are absolutely screwed and are gonna die literally in about 5 seconds is really foreboding, and it makes a super foreboding tone. And when the dinosaurs do die out, it's insane. But of course, it reminds us again that dinosaurs are still among us today. The birds.
That was a really good review. So what are you going to do now? Ah, right, okay.
Conclusion. Walking with Dinosaurs has sparked such an amazing legacy that it has inspired so many other dinosaur documentaries. When Dinosaur Roamed America, Dinosaur Revolution, Dinotasia, Planet Dinosaur, which I've seen all of them, by the way. I've spent too much of my life watching dinosaur documentaries. There have been multiple spin-offs like The Giant Claw and most more, Chased by Dinosaurs and Prehistoric Park, which because it's Walking with Dinosaurs month, I will be reviewing all of those in the coming weeks. Probably on Fridays and then normal videos on Saturdays and Sundays. Hey everyone, so in this part I just want to say that I rambled on about all the merch I had, and I don't really think you guys need to hear that, so basically I just have a bunch of the DVDs, a bunch of the t-shirts, and a bunch of the toys, and yeah, let's just get on with the video. Happy 20th anniversary to Walking with Dinosaurs. In general, Walking with Dinosaurs has been one of my favorite things on this planet ever. I love Walking with Dinosaurs so much. It's made such a legacy on me, and it inspires me to become a director myself. And I really hope that they do make a sequel to Walking with Dinosaurs, because that would just be my dream. Not the movie, the TV show, because the movie was kind of trash, not gonna lie. Anyway everyone, thank you so much for watching. I put in way too much effort into this video. Please subscribe. I'm David Hopkins. I'll just see you in the next one. I'm out. How's it going everyone? Post-production David here, back again. Just want to say thank you all so much for watching that video. It took me God knows how long to make it. Over 10 hours, I believe. I have tons of footage on the phone. But of course, in the following weeks, I'm going to be reviewing the sequels, Walking with Beasts, Walking with Monsters, the movie itself, and I might be reviewing some of the merchandise because I might throw a Just Your Average Saturday in there, and of course this is going to be Just Your Average Halloween. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Walking with Dinosaurs is amazing. I'll probably do another mini review of it sometime in the future. But anyway, like, subscribe. That's what you're paying for my suffering for editing this for so long. Anyway, have a good one. Bye!